Okay, hello. I am DrewUniverse, and I will try to move my camera to a good place. In the corner, maybe? I guess we could do that for now. Yeah, we'll just start there. And I am going to do my first ever run on Nordschleife. I do not know how to pronounce it in German. I should study that. I've been meaning to pronounce track names correctly since Grid Autosport, and I really need to get on that. So, Nordschleife, I'm going to call it for now, or just Nurburgring Nordshcliefe. And it's the first time I have done this track since Gran Turismo 4. Gran Turismo 4 from PS2. God, what was it, 2003? Something like that. So I haven't run this track in over 10 years. And I'm going to see how I can do it with Project Cars, having only raced a few tracks and cars in Project Cars. I've done the BMW Z4 a little bit on Hockenheim, and I think I've got a good enough feel for the car that I can take it to a track like this and see what I can do. So, without further ado, let's do.
Go, go, go!
I'm going to come out of the pit box here. Take it nice and easy. Do a full lap. I'm going to very quickly lower the sound here a little bit. There we go. Oh, hello. That doesn't count. Doesn't count. Alright. So I haven't done this track in over 10 years. I vaguely remember the details. That it's this really long, windy track with graffiti paint on the asphalt. I need to pay attention better. And all the wooded area and the hills. It looks familiar. First time racing in HD, as well, PS2 was gorgeous, but still, this is something else. I'm not sure if I set the time progression fast enough, but we should get to a sunset before I get to the end of the track. I'm also using a gamepad. It is the Logitech F310. I'll show you when I'm not turning. There we go. Haha, I'm driving with one hand and the controller is reversed. Oh, okay. So, this is the one without any vibration in it, and it's wired, but it works really well. I actually have not used a gamepad in a game for a long time. I typically use a gamepad for emulation, so if I want to play like N64 games or PlayStation games from my backups, I can do that. But I typically don't use them for PC games. Even though I, grew up on Halo 1, that's a shooter, you got that Xbox controller, it's kind of like this gamepad, and PlayStation, the controller is almost exactly like this gamepad. I just, for driving, I need a keyboard. With Grid Autosport, I was keyboard all the way, gamepad felt unnatural, and that's really all there is to it. With a keyboard, it's not as smooth as a gamepad or a wheel, but I don't know, a keyboard I was able to have more accuracy. With a thumbstick, I felt like I was going all over the place. I couldn't turn the right amount with the thumbsticks. With a keyboard, I would just do that rapid tap thing. You tap more to turn more, and you tap less to turn less, or you just tap the accelerator to accelerate a little bit, and it's not as efficient, but I was able to get that precision I was looking for. I'm driving terrible. So, that's my story of why I'm using the gamepad now. Well, actually, that doesn't explain why I'm using a gamepad now. That explains why I didn't use a gamepad before. The reason I'm using a gamepad now is because it actually feels really nice, at least with this car. And I'm going to probably continue doing so, although I'm curious what it's like to drive Project Cars and keyboard. And if I really could do it, I probably would, but this is probably easier on the hands as well to prevent arthritis. I think my favorite order overall is wheel, keyboard, gamepad, top to bottom, but I don't have a wheel, and people say the entry-level steering wheel is the Logitech G27 or even the G25, and I don't have $300 right now. I think that's the price for the G27 anyway. I'm looking for an entry-level racing wheel that's like, you know, I know they cost money to make, but 20, 40, 50 bucks, even 60 or 75 bucks just to get started. Something that either could be upgraded later or is just meant to get me off the ground. But if they're all that bad, then I guess I have to wait till getting a G27 or something better. In the meantime, happy keyboard warrior, and I guess for now, happy gamepad user. This track is fairly long. It's like the equivalent of 3 or 4 laps of another track to do 1 lap here. I'm actually not sure if I've completed a lap yet. I think there's a button to show the information. Oh, that's the view change. Oh, that beautiful engine. Oh, this is a weird part. I know that... Are you supposed to drive on this part? Really? I thought you'd drive on the less bumpy part. I lost my train of thought. Something, dark side. So I'm driving. Oh, I was gonna say, I really wish I could hear the external engine. This one sounds beautiful. I wish I could hear this while I'm in the cockpit camera. And this camera view is actually what I would use racing competitively. I very briefly raced competitively in The Crew on PC for Steam. And for me, the bumper cam like this, without the bumper, or I guess even with the bumper, but without the bumper is the best for me. I can most accurately do my turns and acceleration and everything. Can't see other people very well, but I mean in a solo environment like a time trial, I could compete pretty well. But once I played the Grid 1, The Grid is an arcade game in America. Grid 1, or Race Driver Grid, is the racing game. And I saw that cockpit view and I was like, yes, forever. Maybe it was a default camera, I don't remember. I played the demo on PS3 for like 20 hours on San Francisco, the demo track, with the Ford Mustang GTR concept. And so therefore, I was loyal to that car once I got the actual game on PC. Let's see. Oh no, I was doing so well. Lap time invalidated. Oh man. I hope it'll at least still show me a time. Did I do a lap already? I don't think so. Are we getting close? That's looking backward. I think. Was that a pit? Is that the pit lane? I don't know. In any case, I need to take a screenshot at some point. The whole point of this was to show my first run on Nurburgring here, and also take a screenshot. And I don't think I can do that with the racing line on. That's going to look ugly. But maybe I can hide it by going uphill and they won't see that line. Just barely still visible there. I think I've got a little bit of steering damage. My car is leaning to the right. I love the different camera views you get to have. Like this one is crazy. How do you drive like this? Can I look at myself? Oh god, wow. Here's the helmet view. This is kind of good. So, I really don't know if I've done a lap yet. Oh, is that the pits? That's the pits. Alright, we've done a lap. I don't know what my time is, but thank you for watching. I will figure out my lap time is by looking at the duration of this video. So, now I will pause the video and stop it actually, and I will look around for a good screenshot, And that's me doing my first lap in over 10 years on Nurburgring Nordshcliefe for Project Cars on PC with a BMW Z4. Oh, the car actually rolls. That's some nice physics. The car will actually roll forward. How do I stop? If I could just turn the right way. Aha, I've hidden almost all the racing lines. Alright, ready, pause brake. That's a good screenshot, I think, to get started. Well, let's roll back up a little bit. Oh, I can't do the... Okay, well, video's done. Screenshot taken. I will see you guys later. This is DrewUniverse, signing out.